Hello, everybody. E here. Welcome back to From the Desk. Today we are talking about second person point of view or second person narration. This is it's going to be. I think I'm going to label this point two of the same episode. So, what is second person? I'm going to read off the Wikipedia definition, and then I am going to go farther into that. But the definition does come from Wikipedia. The rest of the thoughts are my own. In the second person point of view, the narrator refers to at least one character directly as you, suggesting that the audience is a character within the story. That's important because there's an easy way to get confused. It's easy to confuse second person with epistolary. Epistolary is writing in journals or letters or whatever, and if you're writing to a you character, like I'm writing you to tell you about this or that, that is not second person. Even I made this mistake in my review of Carolina Kepnes's novel You. The reason for that is because in the book, Joe Goldberg is talking to another character in the book, not talking to the reader. To go into that further, second person point of view makes the reader the reader is a character in the book. So when they say you walked down the street, you did this, you did that, they are specifically talking to you. The best example of these are in choose your own fiction novels. Like you walk through the door, you have to pick between these choices, and then you jump to that page depending on your choice. I like to make a joke that says friends don't let friends write in second person. It is a difficult style to pull off, and I myself have never enjoyed a book, story, anything written in second person. And every single time I try to write in second person, it always ends up being not second person, it always ends up being first person or epistolary, because I get confused that I'm actually telling the reader that they're in the story. Now, should you try it? You can try whatever you want. I don't suggest it, but just because I don't suggest you write romance, but romance is a very popular genre. There was one book that I tried to read that I enjoyed for the most part, but I did end up not finishing because I just grew bored with it. But the style was not the problem. It was a novelette. My friend Laertes here on YouTube brought it up. I think it's I'll leave a link down there in the description, but Ashes and Earth or Earth and Ashes, something like that. I even forget the name of the writer, but it was a story about, I think it was Afghanistan during the Russian occupation, and that time frame. But second person is even more confusing for the reader because it breaks the fourth wall. You have the writer is specifically telling it's the same reason why people don't like present tense when they're reading, because it feels like it breaks a wall there. With present tense, people like myself, it's odd because you're not right there with the person, but the person is saying, I climbed the wall, I walked down the street. It's like, no, you're not. You're writing this story. But anywho, so this is going to be a shorter video, and I apologize for that. I mean, we're only at 4 minutes, but there's not much in the way of examples that I have personally for second person. They do have some stuff listed on Wikipedia. You can look for yourself if you want to, but I know what I noticed right now. One of the books that I own myself that I haven't read yet is Italo Calvino's If on a Winter's Night a Traveler. So I'll probably end up trying to read that one because I didn't know that one was in second person. Also says that, let's see here, in some cases a narrator uses a second person to refer to her or himself, thus providing an alienated, emotional, or ironic distance, as is commonly the situation in the short fiction of Lori Moore or Junon Diaz. Leo should be happy with that one. Another thing, there's some second person parts in a novel by Kia Wilson. That's Kea Wilson. Kia Wilson, her debut novel, We Eat Our Own. There are some sections in that book from the second person point of view also. She makes the reader one of the characters. It's interesting enough. But if you are going to, just like with any other style, if you are going to use a style and you're going to try the style, I highly suggest reading other books, well-received books, from that point of view. I wouldn't say, go out and grab an indie author's attempt at second person narrative. I would find something like Junot Diaz or Italo Calvino's. I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong, and I apologize if I am. But Italo Calvino's "If on a Winter's Night a Traveler." I know that book is famous. It's supposed to be really good. But I would suggest picking up something like that, picking up a book by an author who knows what they're doing, who's been proven to know what they're doing. Read that and learn from that. That's one of the biggest things with this writing gig that you need to remember. And this is coming from Stephen King, but I mean it's just a truth. If a writer does not have time to read, he does not have the tools to be able to write. So until next time, I have been E. You've been you. This has been another From the Desk. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.